Howdy y'all, Lone Star Keto Girl here. I wanted to talk to y'all about this little word, what I call the P word. It's sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing to hear. It's called patience. And I get reminded of this quite often lately, that I really need to give my body more time to heal and etc. In other words, be patient. Well, it is very true. Many people who start like keto or carnivore or whatever, and they hear all these awesome stories, and they are awesome and true stories, but they want everything to happen now. They want to lose, 100 pounds tomorrow. Well, I think we all know that doesn't exactly happen. It takes time for sure. And you didn't gain that weight overnight. You didn't have those bad health issues overnight. It was an accumulation of a lot of bad, unhealthy behaviors that have added up. And it's going to take a while to take care of all of those. And there is a chance that perhaps not every single thing that you have an issue with is going to be resolved. And unfortunately, that's just life. But you got to give it time. Just because it doesn't happen when you want it to happen doesn't mean it won't. And if you give up and just throw the towel in, you'll never know. And isn't your health worth it? Isn't, finding out how good you can feel worth it? I mean, that chocolate cake, that whatever else it is it really worth it? I mean, think about it. You're talking long term. You're not talking just short term. A piece of chocolate cake is very short term. Whereas, no longer being pre-diabetic or diabetic, no longer having arthritis or fibromyalgia or whatever other issues you have is so huge and so much more worth it than just a measly piece of chocolate cake. Now, I'm not necessarily saying never, ever, ever, ever have anything that you shouldn't have, because again, that's not reality. And, but at the same time, I think you need to really weigh the consequences. And if you're prepared to deal with those consequences, then okay. But just give yourself patience and let your body do what it needs to do. And yes, I have a friend who reminds me daily the same thing, because I'm trying out carnivore. I'm on 70+ days, and I want my rosacea gone. I want my blood pressure low. I want, but I know that it takes time for the body to heal. I do know that. And sometimes that P word is very hard to hear and very hard to accept. But just give your body some time. It knows what it's doing. The body is incredibly amazing. And if you don't give it the full effort, you may not ever know. And it's quite shocking to find out how good you can actually feel, because for so long you've accepted how you feel currently. And there's a lot of times no need for that. So just why? Just take that little P word and put it to practice. And I will do my best to go by that advice too, even though, sometimes I am not so patient. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.